Hey everybody, it's Yuuki once again for the Game Development Channel, and this is update 9 for Yuuki's Mini Tower. Today I'm going to be talking about what's coming up in build number 2, as it will be released late tonight or early tomorrow morning, whenever you are watching this video. For this one, we have a lot to get through, including new cards, the tower, and how to get started with your decks and stuff. So watch out, the pens are out. That means it's time to telestrate. Alright, so if we start a new game, as you guys can see, the same HUD is in play. But I want to go over some new stuff. So we actually have some new cards for Freya here, including the following. If I can get back to her deck in a moment. Oops, I keep pressing the wrong button there. So as you can see on the right side, we have a brand new card, and it is the Mana Key Rune card. Add one mana card to your hand, shuffle the deck after use. Remove this card after use. So as you can see, we have a new card, but there's something else. There is something else. You have this guy over here. Now the Fria card, Fria, allows you to. It's the upgraded fire card. If you guys play Final Fantasy, in order to grab this card, you need to talk to this guy after you use the fire card, the regular fire card, 15 times. Okay, 15 times. So there's a variable in memory that allows you to count how many times you used it. But there is more. If we save our game, you're gonna notice that we have a new variable. Fire mana played, and this would be 0. This would be at 0 right here. And this actually has an effect on a certain card I'm going to introduce to you in a moment. Pay attention to that variable. I'm gonna grab our starting items. I'll bring Luna ahead. I'll bring Luna for the ride. Because why not? She needs some company. We also have another card for the Ranger, and that is Mini Bullet Box. And that will allow us to add 5 bullets to this right here. So this is going to be +5. Okay. Go ahead and play that. So I have 35 bullets. I'm not going to do anything with the Ranger over here. Ah, we have our Mana Key Rune card. Now it's a free card, so you can use it as you will. You add 1 mana card to your hand. And then you shuffle the deck after you use, and you remove this card after you use. So you get this menu, you get to select 1 card from here. You can either get a mana, fire mana, thunder mana, or blue. I'm gonna select red. The fire one. You may have also noticed something else if you're paying attention to the HUD on the bottom right corner. You have this thing right here. This number 2 symbolizes how many times you have played a fire mana card. That's important for a card that might come up in this little demo. Let's see if we can get it in this play here. So I kept it circled so you guys can see what's going to happen. Let's see if that card I'm looking for comes up. Or this bat can hit Luna, okay? So time thunder mana. Oh, I got it. I got the card. Now we just make sure that we have enough TNT. So Fire Rage does 3 damage plus X damage, where X is how many fire mana cards you have played up to this point. And because we have a 3 there, so we take this, we know it is 3 plus X equals D. We know that X is this, so that's 3 plus 3 is 6. There's 6 damage. And I'm gonna play a Thunder, why not? Now keep in mind, this is what you call global variable. Because if I play another one, then the next number will be 7. Remember, it's 3 plus X. The next time I get Fire Rage, this would be 7. Now, Mana Reload is another card that I want to explain a little bit more. Because while the explanation is straightforward, I want to talk about this number right here, that variable. So as you guys can see, restore all mana up to 5 each. Mana discard. Excuse me. I meant to say discard this after use. Actually, it removed this after use now. But what's going to happen is this mana pool is going to go to 5. But this number is not going to go to 9. The reason being is you're not technically playing a mana card. You are playing the attachment card for the Black Mage. I'm going to go ahead and play it. So as you can see, the mana would be 5, and we can confirm this because each one is 5. Fire, blue, thunder. But, like I mentioned earlier, this number right here did not go to 9 because you're technically not playing a mana card, you're playing an attachment that allows you to earn mana. So watch out for that thing. So had that been 9, that would have been 12 damage for Fire Rage. Okay, I'm going to end the turn and I'm going to play Fire here. Also watch it because now I'm playing Fire. I have 1, 2, 3 times I played the Fire card. That means 12 more times I'm going to get Fria card, which is going to be 10 plus X, which is 10 plus this number right here. The Magic Force variable shown here. Okay, I don't have a Magic Force card played yet. Let's see if I can get one. I do apologize, just saying things that's not supposed to be happening. You're only supposed to have up to 5. Okay, I'm gonna use my Magic Force. So now that's 3. So that's 3 plus 3 plus 3. 3 plus 3. 3 plus 3. That's D6. I'm gonna use another Fire mana card. So think about how you want to play Fire Rage if you can get it. Do you want to save it when you have more Fire mana cards, or do you want to play it now? So you have to think about how much damage do I want to do with Fire Rage. And remember, it's a global variable. It's a rolling variable, I should say. So make sure you understand that it's rolling. Mana Recall allows me to grab 3 cards from my mana discard pile, add them to my hand. Guess what you can do? Fire mana, Fire mana, Fire mana. Why do I do this? Remember, rolling variable for Fire Rage. So that's 8 plus 3, 11. Let's see if I can grab it again. Ouch. Okay. So right now we have 8 fire mana cards played. Fire mana cards played. Let's see what Mr. Fria guy talks to us about. It's a variable, and it's going to check. It's actually 5 times. I meant to say 5. But I put it 15 because in the actual, like, later on, I'm doing 5 for testing purposes, just so that it's easier. And as you can see, that variable is still 8 because it's a global. It's a rolling variable. Because if I reset it, then it's going to become like a regular move. So that's going to become 9. That will become 10. I'm gonna I can't manually recall yet. I could literally put this up to 12 again, but I don't have a blue. I don't have a blue mana card yet, so I can't use that strategy. I'm gonna charge my bullets here, so I can get more power into them. And I'm gonna use a charge shot. Okay, I got a blue, so I'm gonna use this. I'm going to go ahead and mana recall. I'm going to go ahead and do all 3 fire mana. Now keep in mind, if you have more than 5 mana cards played in fire, you will get 100 points instead. But even if you're over the limit, if your limit is 5, you still can get 1 for your fire mana plate. As you can see, 14. 14 plus 3 is 17. The next time I get fire rage, I'm going to do 17 damage, assuming I do not get any more fire mana cards to play. But this is possible because of the way the deck is constructed. Okay, so far, I'm going to use my thunder here. I'm going to use fire 2 more times so I can get Fria on the board. Ooh, 5. Big fat 5 damage. Okay, I got a fire rage, but I did not get another fire mana card. So this should deal 17 damage. There it is. There's 17. Now let's check how many times we played fire. Do we have enough for Fria? Yes, we do. He disappeared. So if we check out, oh no, that's Luna. Oops. If we check out Freya's deck, as you can see on the left side, we have a brand new card, and that's Fria. 10 damage plus fire magic force. Excuse me. I'm gonna use it now. This begs the question: what type of deck are you going to build? Are you building a fire deck for Freya? Now that you have Freya and Fire Rage, are you going to go safe and you're going to make a Thunder deck, or are you going to make a Thunder deck? You must have blue mana in order to do the attachment spell. So you are going to require blue. So what for this example today, I'm going to go ahead and make a fire deck because of Freya. Let's go ahead and make a fire deck here. I'm going to use... Yeah, I'm going to mana reload there. Although I'm not gonna use thunder, that's okay. I'm going to reload on my fire mana and fire card. So we have an even distribution. I'm going to also load up on Bob Magic Force. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy attachments for the Ranger. For the party, as to say. Okay, now. Edit deck. I believe I only have one yet. I forgot to change the limit on that. I think everything else is a 10. I forgot to do that. I'm also gonna stock up on. Let's go edit deck. Oh wait, I did not mean to put the thunder card. We're also gonna stock up on items. In particular, we're going to go ahead and buy Potion of Power, 4 of them. The crafting book. The God of Potion. And then I'm going to purchase. Let's go with potion cards for each player. Mana potions too. Because you never know. I'm going to choose wild card. At least for one. And I'm going to add them to my deck. Now you may be wondering, why am I doing this? Because once you leave town, there's no recovery. It's not like the town. The wild card allows you to grab any card from your deck. It's like a lifeline card, if you will. Okay, now I'm gonna reload and cash. Yeah, I'm gonna save just in case something goes wrong. Because we're now headed to the tower. There's no world map because I wanted to make it simple. Now, pay attention. Because now there's no recovery. Especially at the end. I'm only gonna demo one. Now, as you guys can see, the health point of the bat is now 80. Compared to 40, 40, 40, that's 120. Okay? So you gotta consider that now. And they attack harder. So I'm going to charge my bullets. And remember, that variable 14 stays with you, even if you are in the dungeon. I'm gonna inspire charge. I did mistake for that area, but it's still power to you. Go to single shot, 7, because 4 plus 3 is 7. Fria's turn. I'm going to fire mana. I'm going to blue mana. Now I was going to do like a quote unquote tap state for this, in the mana discard where I put it 90 degrees, but that's more customary than anything else. This should be 4, yes, it is 4. Oh, I forgot I had this. I'm going to go ahead and end my turn there. I'm going to say I'm going to block. We'll do some blocking. Oh, Rod of Ruin, of course. 1 damage. Now, technically speaking, in D&D, not D&D, Magic the Gathering, I believe that does 10 damage. Rod of Ruin. I'm gonna use my bullet box, and then I'm going to use a wild card, and I'm going to grab Bigger Up, but I'm going to automatically use. I am going to end my turn there. I'm going to fire mana and blue mana, so I can activate Magic Force to make it 5 plus 3, or in the case of Fria, 10 plus 5. I'm going to save my card there. I'm going to block. I am going to use my mana potion on Luna here, and I'm going to save the rest of my cards. So let's see what happens. Oh yeah, I got nice bullets. I have 69. Get it? 69, nice. Okay, anyway. Bigger Up again. I am going to mana potion myself. I'm going to use 2 mana cards of fire. Let me just update this item count. Yeah, we're there. Okay, I'm gonna fire him up for 8 damage. I am going to go ahead and end my turn there. Strike finally comes to the board for 10. Let's see what happens here. Please strike. 0 damage because of my shield. If I did not do the shield, that's 8. That's 9 damage, I believe. I'm going to fire charge. That's going to be 10, 3, 0, 5. Got a single shot for 13. I don't have a clue. But I can use fire him up for 8. I'm gonna burn a mana potion though. To get a mana potion, so I got another one. I'm gonna use healing first, so I can add healing to my stuff for 2. Let's go, I'm gonna use my bullet box here. Then I'm going to mana potion Luna. Again, I might turn there. Oh, I got fire ring. I'm gonna burn a potion so that I can have space for 1 card. Fire rate will do 21. 21 big fat damage. Wild card. Let's go right. I accidentally added Bigger Up, but that's okay. To help the team. And I did 14. Now I'm gonna craft. That should have disappeared, but that's okay. I'm going to fix that before I end it. Oh, we have an item. We have a treasure chest. I wonder what's inside. 500 gold, 50 pearls, and you get a card. You get to choose one card from this quote unquote treasure card box. You can choose fire, potion, or vigor up. Keep in mind that in the way that it's coded, the number is 12, but it resets after. I'm gonna choose potion. Everybody gets a potion. You get a potion. You get a potion. Everybody gets a potion. Oh, the thing did not reset. I'm gonna change that. Okay, but pretended that it did reset. I'm gonna reset the variables in here. For some reason, it did not reset, but every battle will reset the variable. But yeah, let's finish this battle. We might finish this battle very early now because I forgot to reset the variable. Yeah, we're gonna reroll this. Assuming I had a red card. By the time you play this build later, the variables will reset. Wow, that's big fat damage. Charge shot would do 42 if your vigor is 18 and your charge bullets is um, multiplied by 2. I just forgot to reset the variable. Also, I have 140 pearl. If you go to allocate, you can increase your max MT. I'm gonna do it for our ranger. Keep in mind, don't do it on Freya because she uses mana most of the time, unless you really want to add more. We have an NPC here. In the actual build, when you get it, I will make her heal you. However, there's a catch. You heal now, you don't heal later. The one time healing allowed. So it's like a quote unquote checkpoint, but you only get one. One time heal. Alright, so be very careful. Especially when we do the actual game in 2025. This is a one time offer to heal right in that spot and save your game. You can also save your game elsewhere, but the healing part, you only get one in the dungeon for free. Now, there is something else that I would like to draw your attention to that I want to add in later on. You see, we have buttons here. What I'm thinking of doing is adding one more button, but it's gonna be one of those buttons that is limited time only. You get a mana card. You get what you call a mana card. If you need a mana card like a red one, blue one, yellow one, and you do not have any more, and your hand, let me go to Freya's turn here. Again, I forgot to reset variable, but okay, let's just say, for example, in this example, I already have one blue mana because I forgot to reset the variable. But let's say this is 0, and by rule, you're not supposed to play Magic Force. I can because I forgot to reset the variable. But let's say I did reset the variable. So this cannot be used. However, I'm going to add a button where you can get one card of each type of mana one time for the battle. It's like an emergency mana card. So you can actually continue playing, but you only get it one time. Okay? That's what I'm thinking. Also, there might be an opportunity to do a quote-unquote shop-in dungeon one time, where you use your gold that you earn in the dungeon, and you can buy cards as if you're in the item shop. Okay? And I think there are some ideas out there, according to the developer of the plugin, that allows you to do just that. But I'm going to put it as a button for now to demonstrate some ideas I have. But you only get to use it one time per battle. That's it. The item one, the regular items that you have already, you can use it at any time. Going ahead, I'm going to clear the board. So let's say I'm going to go ahead and add Potion of Power. No, actually, you know what? Yeah, Potion of Power. So basically, I just added 2 to my vigor. Now, I would only do this in one other scenario. There is a move called Cast into Darkness. There is a skill called Cast into Darkness. If you are familiar with Magic the Gathering, it will reduce your, in this case, vigor and defense by 2 and 1. 2-1, -2, -1. But the way Magic the Gathering uses it is at the end of the turn. Here, it's at the end of the battle, until the end of the battle. Let's see what happens if he uses it. Let's see if we can actually get it here. No, MP3, never mind. And if that's Fria, that does nothing. Because she doesn't use MP as much. Oh, he used it again. Cool. Try that again. Oh, he's using that extensively now. Oh, now you use Rod of Ruin. Nice. Of course you want to use Rod of Ruin because I just said, so you want to use you want to use Cast into Darkness first. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. Good bat. So your team's defense drops by 2 and charge drop by 2. It's -2, -2. So it's 18 and 3. That means be very careful, because if that move comes up and you're at 0, 0, 0, it will be -2, -2. If that's -2, -2, your attack goes down by 2, your defense goes down by 2. I want to see if he uses it again, so we can make it actual 0. If he doesn't use it again, oh no, wait, that's 3, it's -1. He needs to use it twice, but we're gonna assume he does. If this is at -3, and this is at -3, strike does not do anything, and your defense is -3. 7 plus 3 is 10. That's 10 damage this way. Okay, so be very careful when this is at -3 or -X in most cases. This is why Vigor Up, Inspired Charge, and some other attachment cards are going to be vital on your deck. So don't just rely on the starting option on starting that. Start buying your cards as soon as you get in the game, especially in this demo, because you never know what's going to happen with what the stuff is going to happen. You might be lucky and the bat never uses Cast into Darkness, but in another battle, that bat uses Cast into Darkness like candy. So start thinking about Bigger Up, Inspire Charge, and later on in the game, later on in demo floor number 2, although I'm not going to show you floor 2 yet, it's not ready. There's going to be other bats and slimes that will take away mana. So this guy right here, in particular, don't sleep on mana cards, um, attachment cards like Bigger Up, bullet boxes maybe. Start thinking about this. Start thinking about it very carefully when you play. For this build, I would suggest Bigger Up, Inspire Charge, mana cards for Freya if you're going to beat especially the blue one. And if you're going to do a Thunder deck, you can yellow and red. And some things for each character, okay? I demonstrated a lot. But yeah. Once I fix everything, including resetting the variable, you'll be able to play this tonight. So that is the build. I'm going to exit out so that I don't accidentally because I put no escape clause on there. So yeah, that is the build for number 2. If you get to the end where we get to the tower here, there's gonna be a boss bat for you guys to battle. You need to beat three the three here, the 3 bats here, and to activate Mr. Boss Bat. The boss bat is the same one from the town. The only exception is if you lose, it is the game over by default. Okay? And don't skip out on the treasure chest. Just because you only get one card does not mean it won't be helpful. You never know. A Vigor Up could be helpful down the line, especially if the bat starts cast into darkness all the time. So think about it very carefully. What's your deck? What's your plan? And how do you plan to do it? Now, as far as one other promise, the database. I'm going to wait until I come back from break before I give you the database because I need to update that still. Okay? So if you want to get a copy of that, you need to wait because I still need to update it with the new cards, especially now we have Black Magic attachments. Now, would there be another class involved? Most likely not. I don't want to start making this too complicated to the point where I have to start balancing 7 classes. That's not ideal, especially with a game this size. So that's why I'm not thinking about balancing classes just yet. And if if I'm gonna add like I'm not going to I'm not even going to attempt blue magic. That's definitely not in the cards. No pun intended. Okay, so again, the bill will come up later tonight. If not tonight, most likely when I come back on Sunday. We'll see how much I can get done. That's all for this update and preview. If you like it, hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell on the Game Dev channel. Enjoy and may the cards be with you as you play the game.